now tuned into my YouTube channel, Dina Shares, with your host, Dina Siobhan. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe. It's your girl, Dina Siobhan, and you're tuned into my YouTube channel, Dina Shares. So welcome. I have a very simple, quick video, and it's just titled, Live. Yep, live. That's all I got. Nothing super deep, nothing fancy, nothing profound, just live. And I have 3 things I want to ask of you all. That if this video encourages you or blesses you in any way, that you like it, subscribe to my channel, and share it. Just 3 simple things. Like, subscribe, and share. And we're going to get into it because I have people asleep. But this is my quiet, kind of unwind, video recording, study, meditation time. So I won't be long, but I do have a word that I want to share. All last week when I was exercising, I kept hearing the song that I thought was by Sounds of Blackness, and I couldn't figure out who sung it until I just actually typed it in YouTube, and I was like, oh, And y'all know me, those of you who know me, let me say that, know that I always get a message, whether it's a sermon or just a quick nugget from a song, especially old school R&B songs. I always get a quick nugget. And I kept singing this song all week, and I'm like, why am I singing this song? I like the song, but why am I singing this particular song? And it goes like this. Keep on moving. Don't stop like the hands of time. Click, clock, find your own way to stay. And y'all know, I don't want to keep singing, but I like the song, but I was like, this is odd. Why am I singing this song? And I kept listening to the lyrics. I kept listening. And I was like, oh, I hear you, God. God's saying keep moving. I know sometimes we want to slow down. I know we get tired. I know we want to give up. But God is saying keep moving. Live. Live, girl. Live. No matter what's going on, live life. I know sometimes you hear people say things like, I'll sleep when I'm dead. That doesn't make any sense. And I know you hear people say things like, well, I'm just trying to make it to heaven. Yeah, that's the ultimate goal. That's the ultimate prize. But that doesn't mean God doesn't want us to live now. He wants us to live our best life. I'll prove it. In the word of God, it says, Jesus said, hey, I came to give you life, and I came to give it more abundantly. Sound like an abundant life means he wants me to have it right now. Whatever that may be, he wants me to live now. There's another scripture in Psalms where we use when people usually get, they have a diagnosis of a sickness or illness, and we say things like, you shall live and not die. This sickness isn't unto death. That's true, and it does apply. You shall live and not die. But sometimes people are depressed, and they may not be dying physically, but it could be a spiritual death. Or people are dying to their finances. They're dying and drowning in debt. People are dying mentally or emotionally. And you shall live and not die and declare the works of the Lord. God is saying, hey, live your best life. I want you to live. I put before you life and death. And he even told you, hey, I want you to choose life, but I'm going to give you the freedom. He's saying, look, it's like taking an open book test. You remember, sometimes our teachers in high school or maybe middle school too, or junior high, they would give you an open book test. Hey, study all you want, but the book, I'm going to give you an open book test. I hear God saying that, like, I will put before you death and life. I pray and I hope you choose life, but I'm not going to force you to. But it's like he's giving you an open book test. Hey, I'm giving you the answer. Now, if you still choose the other one, that's on you. But he's saying, like, live your life. Don't choose death. That leads to destruction and hurt and pain. We deal with that now over here. Enough of that. He's saying, choose life. Live your best life. You don't have to wait till you get to heaven. You need things on earth now. You need to be blessed now. Because in heaven, it won't be no need for jobs and marriages and money. That's for what? It's over with. He's saying you need these things now, so you got to trust me for them. I'll provide what you need, but I want you to live life. Don't live a defeated life. I know that sickness came to defeat you, but I got you. I know that, you losing your job or getting sick with COVID or whatever happened, it came to take you out. But don't you know that I kept you, I preserved you, I healed you, I set you free, I delivered you. That's something to live. That's something to rejoice about and shout it from the rooftops. Hey, God said, choose a life. And you know, he's already came to give me life and that more abundantly. And then he's telling me to choose life. So that's what I want to do. I want to choose life. He wants us to live our best life. That's why you see millionaires or billionaires, they have a bunch of money. And you're thinking, you know, because we think money is the do-all be-all and it solves everything. Money is nice to have. And God says, you know, it's okay to have it. He said for the love of it is the root of all evil. He never said money itself is evil. So that's why you see like Kate Spade, she killed herself. She had millions of dollars. You would think like, why are you killing yourself? Girl, you got money. You know how many people want millions of dollars? But it's deeper than that. It's something that was inside of her that was eating her up, that was eating her alive. She felt like I have nothing to live for. That money means nothing. Y'all don't even realize it. Because more money is going to, I think Diddy said the more money, Biggie and Diddy, like the more money you come up on, the more problems you're going to see. It's good to have, but you got to, everybody got their hand out for something. So that's why God's like, I'll give you more money, but I got to make sure your mind can handle the shift change. Because with more money like that, more problems are going to come. But that's why I got to get your mind prepared for the greater. If I just give you that and you're not ready, you're going to mess it up. You know what I mean? And that's why you hear people saying committing suicide because they feel like there's nothing to live for. I have nothing to live for. And you have everything to live for. I understand life can be bad. We can be thrown a curveball. It can hit you hard, man. I'm telling you, challenges, problems after problems. I've seen it. This is nothing I've heard, I've seen it. But when God will deliver you from them all. The storms don't come to stay. Have you ever seen it rain? We've seen it rain a couple of days here and there. We've seen flood, but I mean, eventually it stopped. The sun will shine again. God is going to come shining through. He's teaching you a lesson in that situation. And I just want to encourage somebody tonight or this morning, live. I'm telling you, you have everything to live for. Everything. Your kids need you to live. That's why I'm saying, that's why it's important, like, you know, take the trip. You know, you work, and God, I can hear God saying, like, chill. Take the trip, take the vacation. Take your kids somewhere. They deserve it, and you do too. Go on a girls trip. You know, go on a trip with your spouse. Plan things. It's important to live and make memories. Don't just exist. We're not just existing. I'm not just here just taking up space. No, I'm called. I'm equipped. God has blessed me. I'm here on divine assignment. I have a purpose and there's destiny attached and assigned to my life. I don't care what happens. I got to know who I am. Even when that situation comes to try to trip me up, I know that my God got me. So if God is saying your body needs rest, listen to him. Rest. It's okay. You go to work 7 days a week. It's okay to take a day off. It's okay to go on vacation. I promise you that work gonna be there when you get back. I had to tell myself. I closed out all my cases yesterday on Friday, and I was like, okay, I'm going on vacation next week. I can't wait. Let me make sure I clear my queue because I don't want nothing come waiting for me when I get back. But the truth of the matter is, even if I left a case or 2 or 3 there, it will be there when I got back. I mean, you can bet your bottom dollar on that. Don't nobody else want my work. They don't want their own work. So they ain't going to try to just be fighting to do my work too while I'm on vacation. So I'm just encouraging you, take the vacation, man. Eat the donut. Eat the donut. Maybe not eat it every day, but eat it. I mean, do something that you like. If you want to rock that purse, go buy it. You work hard. You play hard. Because we're holding on to stuff. And we seen last year that anything can change. We had to adapt and shift to the change. Even though God's like, I got y'all, but you still got to adjust and obey the laws of the land. But pay attention. You can't take none of that money with you wherever you go. I'm not saying don't be wise. Of course, be smart. We learned that too last year. We got to be smart with our money. Now, I don't care if you're saving $5 or $15 or $50. Be smart. But if God is saying, hey, you deserve a new purse, buy yourself a new purse. If God is saying, bless somebody, bless somebody. I'm telling you, it's going to come back 100-fold. You ain't doing it for the accolades or the pat on the back. You're doing it because you know you love God and you want to be obedient. You know what it's like to have lack. You know what it's like to have plenty. So if God tells you it's nothing to bless somebody with $20 or take somebody to lunch, like that's living. You know, we think living is, you know, our fancy cars and our houses and we got on Gucci and Prada. I'm not saying those things aren't nice, but that's not really living. Living is being when you got joy in the inside and it's displayed outwardly. That's living when you didn't have no joy. I know, I'm telling you, I just was talking to my niece about being angry. 3 years ago, I was so angry and I was depressed and I was broken and I had anxiety attacks. I was filled with so much rage because I was hurt. And I had to realize I hadn't really grieved properly. I don't care who you are. I don't care how grown you are. Your parents, your parents, the people that raised you and they love you and they got your back and, they're gone. You kind of mad at God. You don't tell him that. You don't really think you're mad at God, but your actions and your attitude is showing him like, I am mad at you. You took the two people that I love best. And then you left me down here with this. And you left me down here with that. And God was like, but it's to teach you something. I'm not taking them because I'm punishing you. I love you and I love them. It's just their time to go. And no, it's not your time to go. So stop talking crazy. Stop talking suicidal. I know it happens. Depression does happen. If you need to go get help, it's okay, y'all, to have Jesus and a therapist. I'm telling you, we have let the enemy in society and rituals and church traditions to lie to us for so long. It's okay to have a therapist and Jesus. I'm telling you, Jesus created the therapist. He knew we would need somebody to talk to other than sometimes you might can't talk to your spouse like you want to. You can, but sometimes you can't talk to your good girlfriend. You can. Sometimes you can't talk to your family and your church family. You can. I'm not saying you can't. You can, but sometimes God was like, go lay on somebody's couch. It's not gonna hurt you. I'm telling you, this is going to help you because you're broken. And we don't get healed by hiding things. We think we can hide stuff, but I'm telling you, what you hide will begin to tell off on you, and it begins to seep out, and it begins to ooze out. You're trying to hide it. You're trying to hide that wound, but I see that one. You're trying to fix this up, but I see that. And God was like, go get healed, baby girl. Go get healed, son. I love you that much, my little brother. I can hear Jesus saying, I love you, little sister. I love you, little brother, but you need some healing about yourself. I know you love me. I know you know the word. I know you know how to pray. You know how to speak in tongues. You know how to prophesy. You know how to sing, you know how to preach, and you know how to play the instruments, and you know how to shout, but you need some healing. Take time to rest. That's living. I need you to live. I don't want you to die. If you die right now, it wasn't in my plans for you to die. You're going to take yourself out of here early from stress and depression and the thoughts of and opinions of men and them putting their mouth on you and telling you what you should and shouldn't do and what you can and can't do. That's going to take you out of here. It took you out of here 25 years earlier than what I intended. Hey, I don't want to take myself out of here if it's not my time. I want to live a life filled with longevity. If God says, Dina, you're going to live 100 years, let me do what I got to do. Let me do what I have to do. Let me work on myself in every area so I can live my best life. You know what I mean? I want to live my best life. And if he's travel, wear your mask, take your sanitizer, be careful, but live. Don't let people put their projections and fears off on you. They will do it. I'm telling you, their insecurities will become yours. And they'll talk you out of your blessing and out of your healing because they didn't see this for you. Hey, of course you ain't going to see it. You're not God. But God said, that's my portion. That's my healing. That's my breakthrough. But I've let you talk me out of it. Don't do that. Live your best life. Take the vacation. Eat the pizza. I can't eat no pizza late at night. It's just kind of a little bit much. But I'm just, you feel me. Like, if he's saying, it's okay. I'm not saying eat a donut every day of the week, Dina. But if you want to eat that donut and you worked out all week and you did good and you reward yourself with a donut on Friday, just don't eat another one. Like, just live your life. Stop living your life through other people. Live your life, the life God wants you to live. Their life is not your life. Your life is not theirs. Live your best life. It may seem like you're going slower than others or your blessings hadn't come faster than them. It ain't a competition. He never said it's like, well, compete against her. No, everybody, you want to get to your destination. The ultimate goal we know is heaven. But right now, he wants us, Jesus said, occupy until I return. That means do what you've been assigned to do. Do it gracefully. Do it, be fun. Man, if you called, the last thing people need to do is see you doing it grudgingly or with your heart ain't in it. Like, gonna be like, what? You trying to tell me about God, but look, I think you better get saved. I don't know why. I don't know. Just get saved, girl. He coming back tomorrow. I don't know. You better get your life right or you're going to hell. They don't want it. Come on, man. No, they want you to be like, what a joy at. Tell me what he did for you. How did he save you? How did he pick you up? How did he, he teaching you how to live. I want to kill myself. Tell me why I should live. You better be ready to answer, but not like, don't make them feel like, well, dang, maybe I shouldn't be saved. This ain't the life for me. Jesus, it's fun in Jesus. We tell people, we make them feel like you got to do this. You got just rules and religion and rituals and tradition. I'm sick of it. They don't want to hear all that. You got to come to church like this. Well, we're going to been through a whole pandemic. They might not have, how you know they got a dress? Just come to church. I'm not saying, listen. Jesus will meet you where you're at. Then he'll bring you up. We want them to be already up there where we at. No, that ain't gonna work like that. We wasn't there either. Come on, man. And we still need his grace and mercy every day. That's why he says that I'll give you brand new mercies every day. Because he know we're gonna mess up somewhere along the line. So, we don't need to tell people that we always been up here. And you better do this and you better do this in church. And you gotta do this and you gotta do that. They don't want to hear a bunch of rules and religion. This is not we trying to get rid of that Pharisee and Sadducee mentality. People want to know, why should I live? How you mean Jesus said, that he came that I might have life? What does that mean? Give me a little history behind it. Help them understand. But let people know there's joy in Jesus. You might not feel like it every day. Of course, every day ain't gonna always be a good day. But I'm telling you, man, when you have joy, man, you can I'm telling you, nobody can take your joy away from you when you know what sadness is, or sorrow, or pain. That's why I'm telling you, 3 years ago, I was jacked up in my mind. I felt like it was nothing to live for. But God had to remind me. I look back through some of my pictures. He's like, you never lost your smile, because you knew somewhere along the line, Dina, that life was worth living, that you knew I was going to heal you and deliver you. It was just a season that you had to go through that. I know it hurt. Maybe I didn't put you in that situation. Maybe the enemy tried to come and test your faith, but you still passed. Look back on some of those pictures. You still was at your happiest moments, even when you were depressed, even when you were broken, even when you were lost and felt alone and rejected. I still was there. I showed up in your smile. And I just remember, that's why I take pictures a lot. Because memories, man, I'm telling you, we're going to look back. I always say, I don't want to be the 85-year-old woman looking back still working. No, if I'm supposed to retire at 50, I want to retire and be on the beach somewhere. You know what I'm saying? Or I don't want to be 80 years old and looking back, I wish I shoulda, coulda, woulda done it. No. If God says take the trip, take the trip. If then you work hard, bless yourself. Or you work hard, sister, whoever listening, bless yourself. It's okay. You feel like, you feel guilty because you got kids. Or if you buy yourself a new shirt, you can't, you feel guilty if you buy yourself a new shirt. But God's like, you take care of your kids. They look fresh every day. Haircuts, braids, hair done. They look good. You look decent. The shirt was $10 at Ross. I mean, you liked it. It was cute. You said you want to rock it when you go to out of town or just on a date night. Get the shirt. I mean, we talk ourselves out of so much stuff. Well, I'm not supposed to live in that house. God was like, why not? Why can't you? Because you're not used to living there, because somebody told you that house, you can't afford it, or that's not the house for you because it got 5 bedrooms and you're used to dealing with little 2 bedrooms. Why can't you? Who's talking you out of your blessing? Sometimes it ain't always people. Sometimes it's us talking us out of a thing. And God's like, you better check yourself. You better know who you are. You better know whose you are. And he's saying, live your life. Don't worry about the naysayers. Don't quit barking at the haters. They there. You need a hater or two. It's okay. They got to do something. Don't worry about them. You need that. Jesus had haters, okay? We know that, okay? But we ain't focusing on that this season. God is bigger than a hater, man. He trying to get something through to us. And we got to be able to hear. That's why we got to watch who we talking to. We got to watch who's speaking in our lives. We got to watch, because we could be praying, Lord, I need to live. I want to live. You said I should live and not die. You said that you came that I might have life and have it more abundantly. And then you got somebody in your ear telling you, well, I hope you die, or die to this. They might not say that, but their actions is, that dream ain't gonna come to pass. They're speaking death over you. Girl, that house too big for you. That man ain't good for you, girl. He ain't. You don't need that job. You don't need that promotion. Why you happy about an extra dollar? You better celebrate every victory. I don't care if you lose a pound, celebrate it. I don't care if you get a new car, celebrate it. Whatever God gives you, it's God giving it to you, not yourself. When you get that degree, celebrate. You worked hard for it. You're not bragging on yourself. You're bragging on God that's in you. If it wasn't for him, I wouldn't have made it. If it wasn't because of him, I wouldn't have got a raise. If it wasn't for him, I wouldn't even be blessed here. God know what he's doing. Celebrate every victory. Don't hide who you are. Don't be ashamed because everybody else can't handle you. I think I said something last week like, look, stop watering down yourself because they don't like your flavor. That's on them. It has nothing to do with you. Quit watering yourself down. Live your best life. Enjoy your life. Take the pictures. Man, I look back on some of my pictures. When I was doing my weight loss journey, I'm started over because I was like, whoo. I done gained so much weight back from the pandemic, but I am down 7 pounds, so I'm happy about that. And I'm celebrating that. Today, I wanted a piece of cake. My husband was like, don't you do it. You just been talking about, you come on now. You got this. Get an apple. I don't want no apple. Eat the popsicle. It's a pineapple popsicle. It's 90 calories. It ain't that bad. It's a healthy. I don't want no popsicle. I don't want no. But then I was like, God, you know what? I'm trying to get back focused. So I needed that motivation. I need that reminder. So thank you for that, babe. But I'm just saying, like, I had to look back on some of my pictures. And I was like, that's why I take pictures. I don't take pictures just to be taking them. I like pictures. But then I remember my doctor telling me, like, this is going to help you to lose the weight. Look at where you are. Think about where you want to go. And then when you get there, you can look back and be like, man, look how far I've came. Look how blessed I am. And that'll help you keep going. So that's why I started like a little scrapbook. I look back at some of my pictures, looking at my face like, oh my God, Hoppo, who this woman? You know what I mean? I look back like, wow. You go out of times while you take pictures. You go see the world, a beautiful scene. Like, you're going to need those memories because I guarantee you somebody in your life has passed away that you loved dearly. And all you have is memories. All you have is pictures. I mean, you have it in your mind, but I mean, all you have are the pictures. All you have are the memories. Because I guarantee you, something's going to come up. It's going to trigger something in you. Maybe their death anniversary date, or their birthday, or a holiday, or favorite food, and you're going to get emotional. That's just the human nature in us. And you're going to get sad. And then God's going to be like, go get that scrapbook. Or go through this, or look at that picture. Look at how happy y'all were together. You need those memories. Memories are important. I'm telling you, you don't throw your life away working your whole life. Of course, we got to work. The Bible says a man that don't work, don't eat. We know that. But if you need, I'm not even going to say God, use your wisdom, use your own discernment. I need a break. I need a mental health day. I haven't had any time off. Last year was a rough year, y'all, but we made it. It was tough, but we made it. Celebrate that. You know what I mean? Celebrate your smile. Celebrate your joy. I've been just celebrating this peace that I have. I hadn't had this peace. I don't ever recall having it. I'm telling you, you can't fake peace. You can't fake joy. You can pretend on social media all day long, but I'm telling you, when you alone and I can't fake this peace. Because I can be honest and say I didn't have no peace 3 years ago. I thought I was like going to lose my mind. I was angry. I wanted to fight. I mean, I was fighting. I'm telling y'all, it was rough. And I was like, God, this is not me. I mean, I'm not a perfect person, but my heart is full of love. Why am I full of so much rage and anger? And God had to show me this is why. And that's why. And he'll begin to show you stuff that happened in your childhood because he's trying to grow you up. Regardless, I'll be 42 in 2 weeks, and God's still growing me. Because guess what? If I wasn't growing, then I would be dying. So that's a good thing. And sometimes growing pains do feel good because you can look back and be like, I have came a long way. And then sometimes those growing pains be like, ouch, I wasn't ready to let that go. I still want to be petty. I still want to be mean. I still want to shade people. And God's like, no, that's what I'm talking about. Let it go. I'm just using it for an example. I don't want to give that up yet. God was like, okay, that's a growing pain, but you need that. You have to have that for where you're going. And God began to tell me, Dina, keep on moving. Don't you stay stuck. Keep moving. Keep moving. Live your life. Don't get in nobody else's lane. Let them live their life. They got to do what's best for them. People going to do what's best for them all day long. I'm telling you. I learned that. But you told me this, and you spoke that on my life, and you hurt my feelings when you said that. But if I even try to speak something in your life, you're going to shut me down or cuss me out. That's why God's like, live your life. You know what I'm telling you. It's okay for people to it's okay for people to give you godly advice. There's nothing wrong with that. But I mean, even sometimes the advice can be unwarranted and unsolicited. And you're like, what are you talking about? Like the Wendy Williams and the Tab. Like, Wendy, why did you feel the need to speak this over this lady's marriage? Because yours failed. It sounds like bitterness. That's what I'm talking about. You got money. Why? Like your marriage didn't make it. But don't talk down on the next sister's marriage, regardless of what you think. Even if I thought that, I wouldn't have said that. You got to be careful. You know what I mean? That's what I'm saying. Be careful. Live your life. Stay in your lane. People going to try to get in your lane. No, lanes don't. We yield the right of way. Do I have the right of way to speak? Do I have the liberty? Like we don't have common courtesy. We don't. That's what I'm saying. You got to get all of that out your mind, get it out your spirit, get it out your heart. man, and just live. Stay on your path. Stay in your lane. Live your life. Take the vacation. Eat the donut. Buy the skirt. Bless somebody. Look at the house. Look at the job. Look. Weigh your options, because God might be saying, go look. Because faith without works is dead, but that ain't it though. So he's telling you, go look. Put your faith to work. You know what I mean? So that's all I have today, this morning. Hope you all have a blessed weekend. It's a 3-day weekend for me. I'm excited. Yeah, because I'm going on vacation. Like I told y'all, I'm taking it. Listen, I'm going on vacation and done booked another one for September. I'm ready. Because we didn't really get to go anywhere last year, so I'm ready. You know what I mean? So I'm encouraging you to live. You have life to live. There's breath in your body. Live. You work hard. You take care of your kids. You handle your responsibility. Reward yourself. Treat yourself. Long as you're using wisdom and godly wisdom, I get that. But treat yourself. You deserve it. That's all I have. I hope you all were blessed by this. Remember to like it, share it, and subscribe. See y'all later. Bye-bye.